Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a quick install video on our Havoc hood stamp for a 4th Gen Tacoma. It's this one. This hood stamp is for the sports or those with the hood scoop. It's kind of an odd hood scoop because it's very elongated, but we made a kit that flows into this divot section and then on the high points and then on the scoop itself. So you have your portion for the middle. Then you have your outer section of the hood that goes around, the outer part, the inner Fang parts right here, and then you have a portion for the middle. The reason we did not connect these two was so that you didn't have to worry about actually installing it in this spread. So this is the easiest kit to install if you've never installed decals prior. It's a very, very good vinyl. This is 3M 2080. It's air release, so if there's a bubble in it, it's going to be able to come out. Secondly, the things that you're going to need is you'll need some sort of squeegee, a knife, alcohol, and a heat gun. That's it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You're going to want to install this in an area that's around 65 to 75 degrees. Too hot, and this vinyl is going to act like liquidy. Won't be easy to install. So you want it around 70 degrees, which is optimal. It's going to give the vinyl some rigidity so you can actually move it around, slide it on the hood, place it, and then be able to install it. So we're going to start with the center section here, transition it onto the hood, get it installed. I'll show you some of the key points to kind of pay attention to, where to heat, where to, I guess, stretch into certain areas. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, proper cleaning is the first thing that we want to do. If you do not clean the hood properly, you're going to get stuff underneath the vinyl, and then it just becomes a headache because most people can't stand not even one thing stuck underneath the vinyl. That's why you want to make sure you install in an area that is clean so that you don't have to worry about contaminants. So what we're going to do is we'll just start at the top. This one, you're going to even it in between the space here. Make sure that the gap along the bottom should be about a 1/16, and then the side should be about an 1/8. And then literally you're just going to go back and forth. Just like that. This vinyl, because it is air release, you can then pick it up, pick the rock off. Jeez.
Brandon, if you want to install something else today, we have the L250 to listen to.
Perfect. Okay.
Anthony's deep door. Where's?
Yeah, I want to
Okay. Working my way back and forth. It should wrap over the back about a 1/16 to an 1/8, depending on where you kind of position it. What's nice is this hood stamp isn't hard to install. It's just a little time consuming. Takes a little bit of patience. After we're done installing everything, we're going to need to post heat. And then always install from the inside out, pushing the excess material out to the edges. If you leave it in the middle, you're more than likely to get a wrinkle right up the center. So what makes our vinyl different and the stuff that we sell to our customers is this stuff has very, very small silicone beads on the adhesive that allow you to float it around. That makes it significantly easier to line up. Most vinyl or cheaper vinyl does not have those silicone relief balls in a way, beads. So when you touch a surface with your vinyl, it immediately sticks. And then when you try to unstick it, you're gonna find that it'll stretch. It can even break. But this stuff is very, very malleable, very forgiving, easy to install. And if you do get a bubble, you just put your finger on it and it'll go away. Okay, now we're gonna do the larger portion. There's going to be about an 1/8 inch gap on the entire, around the tire front. Once you get that front tacked, you'll center out this piece. And what I mean by center it out is you kind of, see how I can like glide it back and forth? You want to put it right in the middle. Meaning the gap on this side is similar, if not the same, to this side. And like I said, all of our kits are going to come with that 1/8 inch gap just to make install a little easier. Then you'll run your finger right up the middle and then you'll work out all the excess material to the edges. And same thing over here. Tack the interior portion. Work our way to the exterior, just like that. Now for the center section, you're gonna pull down right there in the middle a little bit. And the same thing we've been doing. You're gonna start from the back side. And we're just gonna work our way forward. This would also be a good time to use a squeegee if you have one. Squeegee isn't needed, as you can see. It's so good. Okay, now that we got that portion done, now we're going to use our heat gun, and we are going to post heat everything to 185 degrees, or to where it's pretty warm to the touch. That's going to solidify and press those silicone balls that help the vinyl slide into the actual adhesive, so that way it sticks. And then after 24 hours, you get a really good adhesion that will last for years. Yeah. Okay guys, now we're gonna go to the side. The other way that you can do this is, this is what's nice about this vinyl. See how I can slide? Most vinyl can't do that. Well, cheap vinyl can't do that. Okay, I found a good centered spot here in the back corner. I tacked it. So basically this corner fits onto that edge almost perfectly. Then what I did is you pull it down. You're gonna make the gapping and the spacing on the sides all the same. I pulled it a little bit more over this edge to kind of get it closer to the bottom here. And then from here, all we're gonna do is press down decently hard in the middle, tack that down, just like that. And then just like all the other stuff, we're gonna work our way out to the edges, pushing out all the excess material. And this is a really good place to use a squeegee if you have one. It's like that. What's nice is it doesn't want to lay flat right here, which is a good place to kind of show people. You can grab your razor blade super, super carefully. We're gonna lift this edge back up. And then when I told you heat is your worst enemy, if you're laying the vinyl, this part of the hood stamp is hot from the engine being on. Just want to make sure nothing was stuck to itself. I'm just going to give it a little bit of heat to let it kind of shrink back up, and then this is where I'm going to use more of my hand to lay it down, run my finger up along that edge, give it a firm touch. Just like that. Now let's do the other side. Okay, so now we got the passenger side lined up, and I'm just kind of playing with it. I just looked from side to side kind of to see what kind of spacing we have, making sure that they're the same. Then once you kind of find a spot that really lines up in that back corner, I'll kind of lightly tack it. Then I'll come down to the front, just give it like a light pull, not too much. Just like that. I kind of look side to side, see where we're at. Now that that's all tacked down, then I'll run my finger back up the middle here. Let's see, which side do I like better? I think I like this side better. And now you're probably wondering, what are you gonna do with this bubble? Oh! Almost ended up on my face. Lift it up lightly. If you just give it a little bit of a pull here, all I gotta do is go back and forth. And like I said, you're working all the material out to the edge. So that's what I just did there. Then what I'll do is, just like on the other side, you work your way from side to side, laying down the rest of it. Boom. Cash. Okay guys, now we're gonna do this inside section, and this is an important part where this is where water can sit, so you really want to make sure it's clean. And I don't recommend going all the way up to the front, but mostly. So I'll kind of find a spot that I like right there. It should only be about a quarter, or about a quarter inch of a gap. Just like that. Then I'll lightly press that top portion. By doing so, it's going to kind of allow us to grab this, pull this down where it wants to go. Just don't pull this too hard, or else you will stretch it too far. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this side, match it up. Just like so. This is one where you can grab your squeegee. Just like that. If you give these a little bit of a tug, you'll see that they'll supersede or go past this one. Then we'll do the filler pieces, which are going to be this piece. So what I'll do is I'll kind of split the difference with those. Then I'll find a good spot back here. That's kind of the middle. Pull that up. Center it the best I can. Just like that. Then this is a really good spot that you're going to end up using a squeegee if you have it. What we'll do is we'll tuck this little guy. Just like that. And that piece might be the hardest one to install because it's actually going to come in contact with something, and then it tucks. And if you're having a hard time with or afraid of the tuck, you can also just slide it underneath prior. Kind of like this. Oop. Oh, come on. Kind of like this. Center it up kind of like that. Just squeeze it under just like the other side. Which, who knows, that could be the goat move. I'm just showing some other options here. Okay, sweet, everything's installed. Let's go post heat everything. Now let's say that one of your tips are further along than the other, or something didn't come off right. You can trim this. So if you absolutely need to, you could take it and, you know, trim off a piece or kind of curve the edge just to make them all look symmetrical. No one's gonna know besides you. This install turned out pretty dang good. I wish I would have cleaned a little bit better underneath that hood, but luckily we got it all out with a little bit of alcohol and cleaning off the back side of the vinyl. As long as it's not pressed down, you can get off about anything out of the back side. Okay guys, that ends our 2024 plus Tacoma Havoc hood stamp. I think this also might work on the 4Runners. If you are running the exact same hood stamp, that's something we're gonna have to confirm, but we'll put that on the website. Other than that, guys, you can head down to the caption down below, hit the link, purchase one of these hood stamps. We also have decals for this portion, hoods, all sorts of stuff. So if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments or shoot us an email. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next video.